Support continues pouring in for those who survived the devastating Gabriel House fire in Fall River.
And more opportunities to help those residents are now on the horizon this weekend. Erica Ritchie joins us live in Fall River this morning, and one fundraiser got so big it had to move locations, Erica.
Yeah, Kristen, that's right. It was supposed to, be held at the VFW Hall here in Fall River, where attendees could pay a fee to come and sample foods from a lot of different local restaurants. But so many restaurants responded and so many people reacted to this fundraiser on social media that they now had to switch to a larger venue. So they'll be holding this at the St. John's Athletic Club tonight.
All of a sudden, it just exploded, and there's over 50 restaurants that have donated food and their time, and it's just going to be an amazing event.
That's Sharon Furtado. She's the president of the Firefighter Wives Association that steps in to help victims of fires. She's working with the owner of Christopher's Cafe in Fall River to get this fundraiser off the ground tonight. That idea came immediately after we began learning the magnitude of the devastation of the Gabriel House fire Sunday night, and the community support for the event was as instantaneous. That's why we had to have this venue changed to the St. John's Athletic Club. All proceeds will go to help the more than 6 residents now left without a home, and, by the way, without their belongings as well. We spoke with one man here who tells us his mother fortunately was not here that night, but all of her things still are, and he's telling us that they're having a real difficult time trying to access them.
I spoke to the owner, and he says to give him a list and he'll go out, he'll see what he can get. But she was in part of the house where the fire didn't touch. That she wasn't home, but that whole right side of the building, if you can see behind me, was not touched. And I just don't understand why we can't go in there and get her heirlooms.
And so while he tells us he's frustrated by that, he says he also understands that there are a lot of moving parts here right now. And so he's giving the owner a little bit of grace to navigate all of those. And he does really appreciate all of the support that the community has offered. And so in addition to tonight's fundraiser at 6 o'clock at the St. John's Athletic Club, the United Way also has a disaster relief fund here out of Greater Fall River. And they're raising money. Catholic Charities, they're collecting material donations, food, clothing, toothbrushes, things that are daily essentials that those victims would be in need of. All of it is up on our website, WPRI.com. If you want to help out, you can go there to find out how. That's the latest. Reporting live in Fall River this morning, I'm Erica Ritchie, 12 News.